Good afternoon. Welcome to the February 15, 2024 meeting of the Sacramento Flood Control Agency Board of Directors. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Thank you. Director Desmond? Here. Director Martian? Here. Director Hume?
Here.
Chairman Kennedy?
Here.
Director Cerna?
Here.
Director Jennings?
Here.
Director Kaplan? Director Talamentes?
Here.
Director Holloway?
Here.
Director Johns? Director Avdis?
Here.
Thank you. Director Baines?
Here.
Director Conant?
Present.
Thank you. We have an 11-member quorum.
Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This meeting of SAFCA is being live streamed at metro14live.saccounty.gov and will be recorded and aired on Metro Cable Channel 14 on Sunday, February 18th at 12 p.m. and will be available on SAFCA's website within 48 hours after the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. And at this time, is there any member of the public that would like to address the board on an item not on the agenda? Hearing and seeing none, we will recess into closed session. Okay, we'll call this meeting of the SAFCA Board of Directors back to order. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Thank you. Director Desmond?
Here.
Director Martian?
Here.
Director Hume?
Here.
Chairman Kennedy?
Here.
Director Cerna?
Here.
Director Jennings?
Here.
Director Kaplan? Director Talamentes?
Here.
Director Holloway?
Here.
Director Lecluse?
Here.
Director Avdis?
Here.
Director Baines? Director Conant?
Here.
We have a 12-member quorum.
Thank you. Counselor, is there anything to report out of closed session?
Yes, I'd like to report out that Director Avdis was not present and was recused for item relating to APN 226-0020-003.
Thank you. Next item,
And our
please.
next item, our consent matters, items 1 through 5 are in order.
Move consent. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any board members who would like to address an item on consent? Is there any member of the public that would like to address the board at this time on an item on consent? Seeing and hearing none.
Our next item.
well, we have to vote.
We have to vote. Let's vote.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Next item.
Director Desmond? Oh, we did a... I'm back in the old days still.
We're trying to save you time.
Thank you.
So was she. Skip the vote altogether.
Item 6 is the Executive Director's report.
All right, good afternoon, members of the board. Rick Johnson, Executive Director. So the Corps recently took some aerial video of the Sacramento weir work that's going on. I'd like to show you a little bit of it here, but first, before we do, I'll just point out what you'll be seeing here. You'll see the right along here where they're going to build the weir, you'll be able to see the footings, the piles that are going in where the footing's going to be. You'll be able to see the start of the footprint for the fish passage here. Right across here, you'll see a temporary levee that is keeping the water out during construction. You'll be able to see some of the levee setback that was done for the Levels project, and then the Corps work that is tying the Levels project into the river levees here, and then also the abutment over here for the new bridge. So we'll start the video here a little bit. It's real short, but we're looking at it. We're coming up from the existing bypass, looking in the northerly direction there, and you'll see right along here, this is where the piles are going to be. I'll zoom in a little closer here in a minute. If any of you want to go out there, it's just right across the river on on across from Natomas. You can drive by and see a lot of the work as we zoom in here. This is the fish passage footprint there. And then right along here is the new weir. And it'll zoom in a little more where you can see all the piles going in. They didn't really have a good foundation, so we're having to put the piles in to secure that foundation there a little bit. So this is looking down onto the piles. This will be the weir alignment right here, and the new bridge will be just adjacent to it there to take the road over. And then as we get here, you can see this is the foundation of where the fish passage will be. This is the existing levee that from the Levels project. This is the temporary one that's keeping the water out now. And you can see they're connecting this levee up to the river up over here. And then the next shot here in a minute, we'll be looking back. It flies slower than I talk sometime. So we'll be looking back over coming from this direction here in a second. And right here you can see a better look at this will be the abutment for the weir and the bridge over on the north side. So just wanted to share a little of that with you. If any of you want to trip out there or to any of the projects, let us know. Or if you just want to drive by, it's pretty easy. So I did want to talk a little bit about why we need the weir. I wanted to put this up. We're sitting down here in Sacramento. We've got a watershed above us, as you're all familiar with, about the size of Delaware. And so this, our big storm is when we have a large snowpack and have a warm atmospheric river hitting it. It's down on us in less than a day. And so we have two options to how to deal with it there. We've got to get the water safely through Sacramento from the watershed up here so it can go out to the Yolo bypass and then down out under the Golden Gate Bridge. So two ways to do it. You either add additional storage up in the watershed and then we can release it after the storm's gone, or we increase the river capacity to pass it through. So back in 91 and 96, tried twice. Congress didn't authorize new storage at Auburn. And during the studies, we also looked at increasing the river conveyance up to 235,000 CFS from the existing 115,000. Though that was too much of an increase. It created a lot of issues. So we ended up with the combination of the two. There we go. And so what we've done now, we've got, push the right button. So we have the 5 American River watershed authorizations, the 5 projects that are all designed to work together. So the 2 up at Folsom are making it so we have more storage upstream, not near enough to handle it at the existing rates. And so the rest of the system downstream has been designed so that we can make the flows go up to 160,000 in large flood events. So just real quick, these are the components that are needed to go to 160,000. The yellow ones have been completed and the red ones are in construction or are getting ready to go to construction. So we needed the new spillway and the new auxiliary spillway up at Folsom, which was part of the Joint Federal Project, to allow us to make better use of the space up there. And then with the raise, we'll have more flood space, but the important one there is we're putting a top seal on the existing Tanner gates. There's a gap above the existing gates and the concrete, and so when you get to a certain elevation, it overtops those gates without opening them, and it releases more than our levee capacity. So that needs to be in place for us to handle larger flows to 160,000. In Natomas, we've got the stretch along the American River, Reach H. The Corps already completed the work on the slurry wall there, and we'll be awarding here soon the work to flatten the slope. It's got an over-steepened slope there, and it's not stable. Then on the American River, for the American River Com Features 96, 99 projects, rebuilt all the levees so they could handle the 160,000, and are in the process now of doing the erosion protection along there that will harden the channel in the narrow spots there to handle the larger flows. And then finally, once we get to the mouth of the American River, we need a place for it to go, and that's why we're widening the Sacramento Weir bypass. So I just wanted to kind of explain why that's there again. We've got a number of new board members. On the switching gears on the federal appropriations, we're coming up on another deadline, March 1st, and true to form, Congress isn't making much progress. So we're hoping that they'll do something to keep the federal government funded, because it could impact our projects. So we're watching that one. So Jason and I will be in D.C. on March 7th. So I just let everyone know we won't have a executive committee meeting that day. And then we have a new member of our staff. I'd like Brian to stand up, if you would, so everyone can see him. Brian Holm. He's our new principal engineer. He just started. We're trying to have a little overlap with Pete Gelfie, who's leaving there. Brian actually used to work for the Corps of Engineers, worked for the city of Sacramento Utilities, and then most recently with the city of Folsom. So just wanted to welcome him. And that's all I had. See if anyone had any questions.
Any questions, Mr. Johnson? Seeing no members of the public, are there any members of the public that have any questions or comments on the executive director's report? Seeing none, thank you. Next item, please.
Thank you. Separate matters, item 7, public hearing, resolution of necessity number 2024021 regarding Sacramento County APN 201-0320-018 and 019, property owner Twin Rivers Unified School District.
Mr. Chair, I will be recusing myself from matters number 7 and matter number 8.
So noted.
Thank you,
can
Director
go in
Abdus.
that room, Nick. Thank you.
Good afternoon, directors.
Could you shut that door, please?
Lock it.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Matt DeGroat, Real Estate Program Manager. For this particular item, we have reached agreement with the property owner and request that it be removed.
Okay, that's a very brief report. Any questions?
Need a motion?
All right.
Yeah, I'll move it.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. There's no comments, and I see no public comment. Then all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Thank you. Next item.
Separate matters, item 8, public hearing, resolution of necessity number 2024 regarding Sacramento County APN 226-0020-003, property owner Joseph and Jennifer Prioriello.
Good afternoon again. And for this particular item on the agenda, staff recommends that this item be continued for 30 days to allow for additional negotiations to take place.
Thank you. Any questions?
Move the item.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion second. I see and hear no public comment, so all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Thank you for your brevity, Mr. DeGroat.
Thank you. Is it locked?
We need your badge.
I was going to say, we were just kidding, you really didn't need to lock it. The next item is separate matters, item number 9, resolution of appreciation number 2024-023, recognizing Pete Gelfie for his contributions to the Sacramento Area Flood Control Agent upon the occasion of his retirement.
All right. Good afternoon again. I come with very mixed feelings on this one. Anytime anyone reaches the ability to retire, it's always good for them, but it'll be a great loss for us. And actually, make Pete come stand up here and be uncomfortable while we talk about him. But So most of you know Pete. He's been with us. He started with Safeco in November 2000, so over 23 years. And then before that, he was with Sacramento County and came with just a wealth of floodplain management from his experiences before Safeco. And then since that time has just helped the city and county and working with FEMA. He's worked a lot, most of the Corps of Engineers projects. I first really got to know Pete when I was with the Bureau of Reclamation out at Folsom. The Corps had just bid the original Folsom Mods project, which was to enlarge the 8 outlets out at the dam and then add 2 new ones. And the bids came in about $650 million, and their ceiling was $250 million, so it was a little bit of a problem. And so we started the process. I was out there representing Reclamation of looking at what we could do as an alternative quickly. We came up with a JFP, and Pete was representing Safeco there. So that's really the first time I got to know Pete, and then had the opportunity when I came over to Safeco to continue working with him. Pete, as many of you probably know, the Corps of Engineers is not the easiest institution to work with. And Pete has just this amazing ability to gain their trust when they hit a hiccup where they can't find a solution to a problem. Pete's always been able to come up with ideas to work something through to help resolve things that were holding projects up. And he has a lot of respect and trust from the people at the Corps. And that's not easy to do. So I really admire that in him. The thing Pete's very dedicated. He's very dedicated to wanting the people in the floodplain here in Sacramento to be safe. And I really appreciate that, his easygoing personality and his willingness to reach out and help just about anyone. So I won't go through all the details on the resolution, but I do want to thank Pete. The community is much safer for his efforts, and he needs to know that. So appreciate that with Pete. And so you do have a resolution in front of you. If you could get the board to pass it, then we can give him a big copy of it too. And then I'll let Pete address you too.
Okay, with that, the chair will make a motion to approve the resolution. Is there a second? Second. Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstain?
All right.
You're officially retired, Pete.
Yeah, not yet. All right.
And by the way, Mr. Johnson, the Army Corps is on line 2 for you.
That's right. Well, Rick, I want to thank you for the kind words that you had. And to this board, thank you for this resolution. It does mean a lot. I've been in public service for about 36 years, started off with the county. What a great experience I had at the county. It was 1988. Senior burrito was only $2 for a burrito and chips, for those of you that remember. And, you know, the county, the way it's situated, we have an urban area, we have a rural area, we have the Delta, we have the dry lands. And I got to get exposed to so much in that environment. It was really, really a neat experience. And, it couldn't get any better. And then I found myself over at Safeco in 2000, and it was just the start of a major construction campaign with Safeco, and it never really stopped, still ongoing right now, and the experience that I got to get out of that was a kick. And as a kid, you want to be an engineer, you want to build a dam. Well, the closest I could come was a JFP, and that was really something to be a part of, see such a major structure and to do that. But what made this job enjoyable was the board itself. You give us a lot of freedom. You trust us to do the right thing. And my viewpoint of this organization is that we do want to do the right thing. We are very honorable people. Rick and Jason have created an environment that we can succeed. We have the support of our admin staff, contracting. We do a lot, and we rely on our staff to do it, and they make it easy for people like me. And we also have a lot of good consultants that we've enjoyed over the years that kind of keep us rolling. But it's a team effort. I think you've got a great team that's going to keep going forward after I'm gone. And so, yeah, it's been a kick. I'm glad that this community is much safer than when I started. And, you know, we continue to do things that make this community better, and I was glad to be a part of it over all these years. So thank you.
Thank you, Pete. Director Cerna.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Well, first of all, congratulations on a job well done here over the decades with Safeca. And I think I've had the opportunity to work alongside you and others at Safeca longer than any other board member, at least seated board member. I just wanted to expressly thank you for those somewhat difficult and frustrating years when we had not yet achieved congressional authorization for the improvements necessary to protect the Natomas Basin. And having had the opportunity to chair this board, I think it was about 10 years ago, you were brutally honest when you had to be. And I think all of us that are in elective office get a real good sense, based on our experience, between staff that can be yes people and those that need to be honest when it's the right thing to do. And you certainly fall in that latter category. And when it comes to public safety and flood protection, I think we're all best served by that kind of objective from a staff person like yourself. So I just wanted to expressly offer my gratitude, Pete, and wish you well in your retirement.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Telmontes.
Congratulations on the retirement. So I have to ask, what will you be doing with your spare time? Do you have any fun trips, family time?
So, you know, I have my daughter. She'll be graduating high school this spring, and she'll be off to college. She'll be empty nesters. My son's already off to college. So vacations, I'll probably go back to work part-time because it's a small community of flood control folks, and I still have probably a little bit more to do. But there'll be travel, volunteer work, and doing the things I enjoy. So thank you.
Director Avdis.
Thanks. I'll just pile on to that, Pete. So I've known you for a better part of a decade and a half and have appreciated, I kind of echo Supervisor Cerna's comments relative to the trust and respect factor. We've had a lot of difficult discussions over the years, and with a highly technical subject matter area like what we deal with here on this board, we rely heavily on staff, and the effectiveness of this board is really only possible built on the trust and respect that we have for staff. And Pete, you've earned mine, and everybody else is on this board, which makes our job a little easier, but also makes, like we said, the world of flood protection in the region a better place for having had you in it. So thank you, Pete, and good luck on your retirement. You're a pretty young guy to be retiring, so I don't know what kind of shenanigans you're pulling, but enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Director Holloway.
I believe that's me.
Oh, okay. Director Jennings.
Okay. I hope you can hear me. I don't think it's on. Okay, I got it now. So Pete, we've known each other a long time, and every time I've seen you, you've just been a high-quality person, a person that you can always count on, and a person that I always wanted to have on my team because you're competent, you know how to get the job done, and you do it and satisfy everybody that's at the table. So I really wish you well in your retirement. I wanted to be the first to say that if you find you have some time in retirement, contact me because I got a job for you. And that offer still goes out. And so I just want to let you know any free time goes to me. But you made it easy. You said we made it easy for people like you, right? And I thought you made it easy for people like us. The job that you did, you made it easy for us. Your work ethic, your professionalism, everything that you did, you made it easy for us. And so I just want to wish you the very best because you're a high-quality guy and you deserve everything you've gotten and everything you're going to get.
Thank you very much.
Director Conant.
Yeah. Pete, thanks a lot for your years of service. This agency, in my mind, really protects and does public safety. And you've always spearheaded that effort, and you brought the knowledge base of years of experience to this board to help us make the right decisions to get the best projects built at the fastest rate possible but yet well-done projects. And I appreciate that knowledge base that you brought forth, not only recent history, but more history further back. The last meeting we talked about was, you were talking about some of the issues in 97, I believe it was, when we almost had a problem when we almost lost this basin. And people don't realize how close we came, but you have that knowledge base and understanding, and we're going to miss that. And I'm concerned about that. But I hope that everybody's listening and studying and learned, and you've mentored a lot of people. So thank you very much for your efforts.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll wrap up here. And Pete, I think I met you on the levees of the Pocket. You forgot, that day more than I'll ever know about flood control. But you do everything that's been said. I've heard trust and respect, but also credibility. There's very few people may disagree with the decisions we make, but they're not going to necessarily disagree with the information that Pete Gelfie brought to them. So I sincerely thank you on behalf of my neighbors and Mr. Jennings' neighbors. We thank you because, as was said earlier, this is about saving lives and protecting property, and we have a great deal of debt owed to you for the work that you've done. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
With that, Mr. Johnson, anything else you have? Okay, then, thank you very much. We're adjourned.